It's your boy Big Baby. Support sporting icons for latest boxing news. Cheeseburger.
Okay, so I keep getting asked about the Lou DiBella rant on Eddie Hearn, and obviously people keep sending me all the links and that, of course. Now, I did watch it last night, and I haven't really had a chance too much to respond to it, so I'm going to do that now for you. And if you're a Wilder fan and don't like hearing the truth, and I know that there's a lot of you out there, it's probably best that you stop listening right about now, because I'm going to be giving you some hard truths about Lou DiBella's statement and this whole Deontay Wilder against Anthony Joshua negotiation thing. And I want to point out some very, very brutal facts here for you. Now, Lou DiBella was going on some kind of tangent rant towards Eddie Hearn, right? Because the reporters are asking him, what's going on? Why are you not responding? As in, why is Team Wilder not responding to Eddie Hearn? I mean, that's the minimum that you could do. Tell Eddie Hearn to jog on. Tell him to say, look, we're not happy with this offer. We want this amount, or we want a percentage, or we want, just basic, just something. Just respond. Okay, but they haven't even done that. And it's been nearly 2 weeks now. Okay, and anyway, Lou DiBella, he pointed out a few things here. First of all, Lou DiBella, okay, he's not even involved in the negotiations, okay? Lou DiBella is an event promoter, okay? What that means is that he works for Al Heyman. Al Heyman puts on some shows, and Lou DiBella will promote the show, okay? He doesn't promote Wilder. If he does promote Wilder, then you need firing. You need to be sacked, because nobody knows him in his own damn country, or not enough people anyway. For a WBC heavyweight champion in the world, he should be very, very popular and very well known, even if he's not liked, at least known. Okay, so anyway, as I said, Lou DiBella is not his promoter. Lou DiBella is not involved. Eddie Hearn has already said this, that Lou DiBella will not be involved. He may let him maybe promote an undercard fight, maybe, at best. Maybe he'll get him to make him a cup of tea during the intervals, or something like that. Okay, so Lou DiBella is not involved in any of this, okay? So, anyway, Lou DiBella says that when a fight is not being done because people are talking about it, as in Eddie Hearn, and everybody's talking about it. When a fight is about to be done, you won't know about it. Right, okay, so let's break that one down real quick. It's a very, very simple one. So people didn't know that Deontay Wilder was going to take on Luis Ortiz. People didn't know about that. No, until it was signed. No? Okay. People didn't know that Anthony Joshua was going to be taking on Joseph Parker next when they were negotiating. People didn't know that, no? Okay. You're a clown, Lou DiBella. You're a clown. There's that one. And he says that this is not the beginning of negotiations because you don't send an offer and say you have 10 days to respond. Again, very, very easy one, okay? Yes, you do, because they have other things to do, okay? They're not going to be waiting around for Team Wilder. Facts are, it's very, very obvious that the world knows that the WBA have ordered that Anthony Joshua has 30 days to negotiate with Alexander Povetkin to put on a fight before September, or get stripped of the WBA title. And the only way that Anthony Joshua can avoid Alexander Povetkin is by fighting Deontay Wilder. Now, when I say avoid, I don't mean run away because he's scared. What I mean is the only way that he can not fight Povetkin is by fighting another champion. It happens to be Wilder. So if he doesn't take on Wilder, it has to be Povetkin. So there is a time period going on right here. Okay, so this is why Team Wilder had 10 days to respond. Eddie Hearn has already made it clear. He sent through a flat fee offer of $12.5 million, which is 5 to 6 times more than Deontay Wilder has ever made. And for anybody who wants to say, well, he made $4.5 to $5 million against Povetkin, even though he didn't fight, well, actually, look at the video yesterday. He lost the case. So there's that. He says that you don't make deals via email. That's not how it's done. Well, Eddie Hearn has made how many fights now? How many deals has he made? And guess what? Via email. How do you think he made a fight with Charles Martin? How do you think he made a fight with Dominic Breazeale? Again, all Al Heyman fighters, exactly the same way. Deontay Wilder. How does he make any other fight? What, Lou DiBella, I mean, I know you're getting old now, but what do you want Eddie Hearn to do? put like a little note around the feet of a pigeon and fly it through? How else do you do it? It's the 21st century. Emails are key. Okay, this is how people get deals done. Of course, you wouldn't know that because you don't make deals. So all you've done is expose the fact that Deontay Wilder's ducking Anthony Joshua. Team Wilder don't want Joshua. They don't want him. It's ridiculous. And here's the other one. He said that Anthony Joshua didn't look good against Joseph Parker. I can kind of see that he didn't, yeah, fair enough. But Deontay Wilder looked sensational against Luis Ortiz. Really. So round number 7, when he's getting teed off on, and the referee didn't step in, and he should have done. At the beginning of round number 8, he still wasn't recuperated, so the referee was like, oh crap, hang on a minute, Luis Ortiz is about to finish him off. What can we do? Oh, medical team. Okay, let's wait for the minute interval to finish. We'll wait for round number 8 to start. Medical team, can you check him out? Even though there's no damn cuts. Okay, so Deontay Wilder looked sensational, did he? I don't remember at any point Anthony Joshua getting rocked by Joseph Parker. I don't remember him getting teed off on. I don't remember him needing the referee to save him or have the medical team save him. I don't remember that. Lou DiBella, man, you're an absolute oaf. You really are. So what he's done is, if you're a Deontay Wilder fan, you've got to be looking at that interview thinking, man, Lou DiBella just confirmed that Team Wilder don't actually want the Joshua fight. They've just been using Joshua's name to promote himself. That's all he's been doing. He's not serious. Because if he's serious, listen, 12.5 million, 6 times more money than he's ever made in his damn career, and you don't even respond. You don't respond at all. This 12.5 million is the equivalent to 30 to 35% of the purse, because it's not a $100 million fight. It could have been a $100 million fight had Deontay Wilder actually stepped up a couple of years ago, rather than literally just do it now against Luis Ortiz, who Luis Ortiz had high blood pressure medication, never beaten anybody of any kind of note, had a reputation of being the boogeyman of the heavyweight division 3 years ago when Tyson Fury said it, and since then, what's he done? Who's he beat? What's he done? He's not the boogeyman. His last fight was Daniel Marks and Dave Allen, and before that, Malik Scott. He's not the boogeyman. But either way, that's considered a step up, and that's fine. Okay, I was quite happy with that fight. I would have preferred it to be Dillian White. I made that very clear. But Luis Ortiz was a good step in the right direction. But he should have done this years ago, is what he should have done. And this fight will be marinating. And yes, he was talking about marinating. Lou DiBella, man. As I said, you're not even involved. You have just exposed your man, Deontay Wilder, as not wanting the fight. He's been talking about having this fight with Joshua for so long now that he said, I'm easy to negotiate with. It's very, very easy. All you got to do is send us an offer. No problem. Easy. We'll get this fight done. I'm not interested in the money. I'm interested in legacy. All I want is undisputed. I promise you. I love my fans. I promise you. You know what he's like. And here comes the offer. And what? Not even one response? Not even a, okay, thanks, we'll have a look at it. Not even a, hey, jog on. No, why? And we know why. Because he's going to be fighting Dominic Brazil next. He's already got a deal in. He's been using Joshua's name, and Wilder fans have been falling for his crap for years now. Maybe now he's starting to see. Maybe, just maybe. Probably not, because there's a lot of stupid ones out there who believe every little thing that he says and come up for excuse after excuse, especially the Wilder fanboy channels, who are just making excuses just to give him a pass for ducking. That's what they're doing. They're preparing for him to duck Anthony Joshua. And people say, well, Joshua's not serious. So if he's not serious, why even make an offer then? If he wasn't serious, if he didn't want to fight Wilder, why make an offer? He just wouldn't make the offer, right? Let alone 6 times more money than he's ever made in his life. While Joshua can't even double his. Because there's not enough money in the pot. Why? Because Wilder never built his own brand. This is ridiculous. You all know this. If you use the common sense that you was born with, use your brain. Seriously. How can you not see this? Stop listening to these Wilder fan channels who's telling you lies, telling you what you want to hear, because he's the best that you have to offer. You have no choice but to support this guy. I know that. I don't blame you for supporting him. But there has to come a point where you go, hang on a minute. This is ridiculous. Why is he avoiding Joshua? Why has he been calling out Joshua? Why is he not fighting Joshua? You ask any fighter on the planet, you 6 times their highest ever purse, will you fight so-and-so? Yes. As I said, you will get a bantamweight to fight a damn heavyweight if you put 5-6 times more money than he's ever made. They'll go, yeah, all right. Who wouldn't? Wouldn't you in your job? Whatever job it is that you do, wouldn't you? So don't tell me that Joshua's not serious. If he was serious, if he wasn't serious, then he'd have said, here you go, here's 3 million. It's still higher than what you've ever earned before. And remember, it's all about legacy, not about money. So Lou DiBella has confirmed 100% that Deontay Wilder does not want this fight. And for me now, even if he ends up signing this fight, because Eddie Hearn, guess what? He's going to be going over to New York and going to meet up with Team Wilder. Okay, now he's over there anyway to promote his own show on April 28th at the Barclays Centre for Danny Jacobs and Jarrell Miller. So while he's there, he's going to be meeting up with them. If he wasn't serious, why would he meet up with them? If he wasn't serious, why send an offer through? As I said, what do you want him to do? Tie it to a pigeon and bloody send it off? Send an old form fax machine? Pick up the telephone and do it? Hey, guess what? It's what... All they're going to do on telephone is, right, okay, well, we'll get back to you. And things get lost in translation. Oh, did he say $12.5 million or £12.5 million? Oh, I don't know. Hang on a minute, I have to call Eddie back. At least in email form, you get to see exactly what it is that they've offered. Yes, I haven't put a fight date in. Yes, I haven't put a venue in, because they need to know, are you fighting him next? But to not even respond, ducking. The guy's a coward. He's a fraud. He's always been a fraud. I've told you this how many times now? I've been pulling him up for so long now, but you guys are not seeing it. What is wrong with you? He's not interested in the fight. He doesn't want the fight. He's afraid of Anthony Joshua. He's afraid. If he's not afraid, then his team is. Something's going on. It ain't Joshua and it ain't Eddie Hearn. And Lou DiBella, as I said, you clown. You're not even involved. Drop your thoughts below, click a thumbs up, subscribe. Catch you next video.